What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. On today's episode, we are taking a deep dive into Snapmaker SnapSpeed PLA in white. So I got this one as part of the when I bought the U1. So this is a half kilogram spool. But overall, nice little white color here. So as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and set this filament dry. All right, if you're new here, we always start out when working with a new filament by printing a benchy in the generic filament settings in a slicer of our choice. In this case, this is Snapmaker's Fork of Orca, and this is the generic PLA for that. Should take a little over an hour and a half for this one on the U1. So we're going to go ahead and send that over to the printer, and I'll see you back here for all the test prints. And here they are. So like I said, we always start out with that generic benchy. As you can see, very nice coloring, which is to be expected on this. Maybe a couple of minor issues, but again, nothing super major. Next up, we have the dimensional cube. This was printed 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cubed. And in spiral Voss mode, looks good. No, maybe a little bit of banding issues you can see there. I'm not sure if it shows up on camera too well. Next up, we have the temperature tower. And the temp tower for this one, I found the best one to be 210. That spike had the least amount of globbing and no real stringing on it either. So that was good to see there. Next up, we had the retraction test. The retraction test performed very well. No stringing, nothing super major with any of that. A little bit of issues on the build plate, but we're going to rectify that. Next up, we had the max volumetric speed test, and this one performed beautifully at 20 millimeters per second cubed. No issues with that. Next up, we have the overhang test. The overhang test did fail for whatever reason. Again, I think just some minor issues with the build plate. Nothing super major that we can't rectify. Anyway, we got those things dialed in, and we reprinted that benchy. As you can see, absolutely stunning. No real issues in the print quality or anything like that in this filament. Anyway, over at the Snapmaker's website, which is in the link description below, you can pick it up for less than $23 per kilogram. Comes with an RFID chip that if you have a U1, it works pretty well with their filaments. My overall thoughts, the color's a little bit of a kind of off-white. It's not as vibrant and bright as I would like, but overall I'd say pretty good. Price is a little bit steeper, but again, RFID. So anyway, so I'd say 4 out of 5. But anyway, so Snapmaker, that's been Snapmaker SnapSpeed PLA in white. If you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. See you soon.